I'm Jason Barr. Welcome to Thursday Night Lights for high school football, the playoffs. Tomorrow, of course, Veterans Day, so schools are going to observe that. We're going to go class by class tonight, starting with 6A and second-seeded Salpointe hosting a Corona del Sol team with just a 3-7 record in the regular season. That tells you a little bit of something about their strength of schedule. Salpointe finished the regular season 8-2, and they can potentially host 3 playoff games. So the road to a spot in the 6A title game might have to go through Ed Doherty Stadium. All right, first quarter. Quarterback Matt Avalar in for the injured Taylor Nagore, and he flings it to Morgan Query for the touchdown, 7-0 Lancers. Next Corona del Sol possession, QB Connor Ackerley intercepted by Armani Sheriff. He's the best sheriff since Roscoe P. Coltrane. That sets up this. Avalar for Eric Rogers' team. In a QB, little TD run with a little help from his friends. Luis Cordova among those doing the heavy lifting. Salpointe wins. Final score in this one, a shutout, 41-0. They'll host a quarterfinal game next week. All right, scoreboard time. Class 5A. A terrific turnaround season from Ironwood Ridge ends as they go down to top-seeded Higley 72-3. And a second-seeded Desert Ridge, too much for Buena, 58-14, the final score in that one. One more 5A score to show you. It's going to be Marana losing it. American Leadership Academy Gilbert, 48-25, the final. The Tiger season does end. Well, 4A now. CDO finishing the regular season with a perfect 10-0 record. But the AIA didn't think it was so perfect. The Dorados didn't qualify for the prestigious Open tournament, but hey, they do get the number 2 seed in 4A. So let's go to Dorado Stadium as CDO was hosting Poston Butte. CDO plays smart, tough, disciplined football. That's what they do. And they are led by the running back Kayden Luke. He had 19 total touchdowns during the regular season. Here's his first during the postseason. First quarter, 20-yard rush. It's 7-0 Dorados. Dustin Peace's team on top early. All right, more from CDO. Quarterback Tristan McClellan. This is to Ryan Madsen. They've had a good connection all season. This goes for 50 yards. CDO goes up now 21-0. The student section loving it. And more CDO, more Kayden Luke. How about this? 55 yards, breaking this tackle, then another tackle. There goes the big guy, Luke. CDO goes on to win 45-20. They'll host a 4A quarterfinal game next week. Elsewhere in 4A, Mica Mountain, the 3 seed, hosting Snowflake. That's a town named after its founders, not the pretty white stuff. Here's KGUN 9's Aaron Patterson.
Jason, after missing the playoffs last year, Mica Mountain finally gets their first postseason run. Now, I spoke with Coach Pat Nugent earlier, and he said that missing out last year has been in their bones since, and they are excited to get these playoffs started.
We pick it up here early in the first quarter, Snowflake leading 7-0, but Mica Mountain is not having it. Senior Devin Hayward gets a kick 6 to tie it up 7-7. Talk about a way to get this game started on offense. Same score later in the first quarter. Thunderbolts looking for another touchdown, and Connor Handgarner pulls through, giving Mica Mountain the lead. Early in the second quarter, Thunderbolts still lead 14-7. Jaden Thorson makes the pass to Jack Bradley, who sneaks in the touchdown, just barely getting that ball over the line. And Mica Mountain was able to hold on, winning 31-24.
With the win, the Thunderbolts' revenge tour continues, and they will host again in the second round. At Mica Mountain High School, Aaron Patterson, KGUN 9.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Who are they going to host? Well, it's going to be Northwest Christian because the Crusaders knock off the Walden Grove Red Wolves 40-12, so Northwest Christian will be making a trip to Vail next Friday night. All right, to 3A now. Sabino's Field was named after Dr. Carl Roberts, but before that, it was affectionately nicknamed the Sabre Dome at times. Well, the Class 3A team they're hosting tonight, Round Valley, actually does play its home games in a dome. Let's go out to Sabino, a quarterfinal game, as the smaller schools are a week ahead. That's why they're playing in the quarterfinals. Sabino, a 4 seed. Here's Round Valley, though. Brett Jordan rolling left and hitting Connor Luker for the touchdown. That makes it 6-0, and Sabino's got to come from behind. They can do that, though. Cameron Hackworth scrambles and hits Shamar Berryhill for the touchdown in the back in the end zone. After the 2-point conversion, it was 8-6. This game going back and forth. How about a little trickery there on the lateral? Brett Jordan throws it deep to Brody Crick, but back comes Hackworth, back comes Sabino, and the SaberCats come back to win. Final score in this one, 28-20. That's going to set up a rematch with Mojave who they beat earlier this season. This one next week, though, will be on the road. That's going to be tougher. All right, and in Class 2A finally, which is already in the quarterfinals as well, 7th-seeded Tanque Verde loses a heartbreaker at Arizona Lutheran 22-21 in overtime. Lutheran with a 2-point conversion to win it. Great season by Tanque Verde comes to an end.